Math is all about the study of patterns and then being able to generalize those patterns. So in this class, we're going to be looking at some visual patterns and trying to figure out, well, if this is the first step in the pattern and the second and the third, what is the fourth going to look like? And then what if I was asked for the 100th step in the pattern? What would that look like? And how can we generalize that? So once a week in this class as a warm-up, we're going to have this as an activity with different patterns. So I want to show you both the mathematics of that and in terms of the technology, how you're going to show your thinking to me. All right, so here we have unicorns. In this first step, we've got 1, 2, 3 unicorns. In the second step, we have 4. In the third step, we have 5. I'm going to bet in the fourth step, we're going to have 6. But we also need to know what it's going to look like. So over here, I've got this table to help you think about the pattern. So step 1, let's list how many items there are, how many unicorns. We have 3. And I'm just double clicking in the box and typing the numbers. And then we had 4. And then in step 3, we had 5. I'm going to bet in the fourth step, we have 6. In the fifth step, I'm going to bet we have 7. Okay, in the 10th step, I'm not quite sure what we're going to have yet, or the 27th, or the nth. What the heck does this n mean? Well, that means we need to come up with a generalized formula. So there's a number of ways to think about this. One way is to look at the pattern and see if you can visually see what's happening. Okay, so in Google Draw, there's this scribble tool, right? There's lines, arrows, all these things. I've already got the scribble tool pulled up. You might not. I'm going to click on the scribble tool. And I'm going to use that to draw. So in this pattern, it looks like there's always 2 unicorns here. And there's a million different ways to see this pattern. This is just the way I see it right now. Oops. Click on the scribble tool. So I've got 2. I've got 2. I've got 2. Okay. And then in the next column, I've got 1 unicorn, 2 unicorns, 3 unicorns. I'm going to write that down because this is the way I see the pattern. I have 1 unicorn. Oops. Scribble tool, come on. 1 unicorn, 2 unicorns, 3 unicorns. In the next step, oh, I think I know what it's going to look like. I think I'm going to have 2 unicorns and then 4. Okay, so here's how I'm going to show that pattern, a sketch of the next figure. I'm going to click the select tool, and then I'm going to just copy this entire step and then paste in the new unicorn. So to select many things at a time, you're going to click on one, hold the shift button down, and click on whatever else you want to add. And then we're going to copy. I usually do Control C. And then Control V is paste, or you could go Edit, Paste. Move that over. So that was step 3. So what's been added for step 4? 1 more unicorn. All right, so now I have 2 and 4. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write that in. I've got 4 up here now, and I still have these 2. Oop. So that's one way that we could have seen the pattern. Okay, so let's see here. If I had the 10th pattern, well, it looks like if what I need to do is I need to find a relationship between the step number and the number of items. So it looks like it's the step 1 and then 3, 2 and then 4, 3 and then 5. Oh, it's always 2 more. So I'm going to bet this next step is 12. So I'm going to double click in there. I had to click the select tool so I could click. And then I've got 27, and there's 2 more. So I'm going to say 29. So the nth step, well, this number is n. Okay? So if I'm looking for the nth step, it's whatever the step is plus 2 more. So let's see if we can see that in the pattern, okay, in the actual pattern. Where is this equation in the pattern? Well, I've always got 2 unicorns, right? And then I always have the step number of unicorns. I have 2, step 3, I have 3, step 4, I have 3. So I always have 2. Let's write that out. And then I'm adding however many are in the step. And the step is n. So for instance, if I was to look at the 27th step, what would that visually look like? There would be 2 unicorns, and then there would be 27 little unicorns all the way up. Like this, there'd be 2, and then there would be 27 unicorns all the way up, and they're not going to fit on my screen. So actually, let's take a look at what step would this be. Well, there's 2, and then there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. This would be the 16th step. Okay? All right, and that's how you're going to do your visual pattern. Boom. Genius. You're going to be really good at these by the end of the year. So excited.